Everybody, it's Emma from Misfit Gardening, and I don't know if you can see, but we've got a lot of dead bees. There's not as many because the chickens have been eating them, but the hive we think is deader than Marley's ghost. We did try really insulating it with hay bales and stuff and putting a tarp over, and we've got the tar paper on it to try and trap the heat that does come by, but kind of around Thanksgiving we noticed there was not a lot of bee activity, but there was a lot of wasp activity, and Chris actually grabbed a bit of straw and brushed out. I mean, there was just a pile of dead bees here, so we think we've lost the hive, which is really sad. And you know, I'm kind of racking my brains as to what caused it. I think there was definitely a few factors. Number one, our bees were raised in California, and when we bought them, we were trying to get bees that were local, and we got them from a local store, but they were actually from California. So I don't know whether, you know, they just they died because it was too cold, because they just weren't used to it, because they don't have any, or they have very few cold hardy genetics, which might have caused it. Number two, they were really gentle, and they weren't very, you know, aggressive towards us when we were inspecting the hive or anything like that. And I wonder if that might have had something to do with how they got overrun with wasps, was because, you know, they weren't a particularly aggressive type of bee, and, you know, the soldier bees weren't really chasing things off until, you know, they were really up and in there. So that, I think, might have had something to do with it. I'm also thinking that I might have over insulated this, because we saw a hive that's not too far from here, and they literally just have the tar paper on it. My other thought is maybe that I made the candy boards wrong. Maybe I didn't do those right, which might have harmed them in some way. We didn't really have any signs of varroa mite or anything like that in the hive either when we inspected. So it was quite sad, but we're not going to really know until spring. I'm going to go ahead and order some new packages of bees. We actually got a nucleus hive last year, and that didn't arrive until late May. And I think that there's just not a lot to forage on, certainly that time of year. You know, they missed out on all these trees blooming to get forage, and, you know, we noticed they really were not building up the honey very well. They'd only just started on the second set of the deep boxes by, you know, late September, early October, really, and that's just not enough forage for them to build. And we were feeding them as well every single day, so maybe it's just that we had a bad hive. So we're going to be getting some more. In fact, we're going to do 2 hives next year. We've got the space to do it, and the inspector, when he came through last year to look at the property to give us our city license for the bees, he said we could have 2. So that's what we're going to do. But I don't know, my research has really only given me 2 types of bees that I can get locally. And I don't know whether you guys are beekeepers, or if you've had any experience with getting bees shipped to you within the US, or any reputable suppliers and things that you know in the Utah area. If you do, drop me a comment and let me know. And also, if you think you might know what I screwed up with my hive, drop me a comment and let me know. That would be awesome. Until next time, I'm Emma from Misfit Gardening. Have a great day. Bye.